Hello humans, I'm Yoshiller, and welcome back to another part of my walkthrough for the original Super Mario Bros. Game. In this part, I shall be taking on the 7th world of the game. Now, this is a relatively straightforward world, however, it is probably the most frustrating world. That said, if all goes well, this should be a relatively short part, just assuming that I can do everything properly. However, I don't know if that's going to be the case. As you can see, there's just stuff going on everywhere. Look at this! Look at this! Like the bullet bills and Koopas and... Okay. Those question mark blocks don't have anything worthwhile in them. They're just coins. I mean, coins are nice, but I don't really need them. Okay. Oh, yeah, I screwed myself over. Well, one of those brick blocks is a coin block. You can hit it a bunch of times to get a bunch of coins. I am ruining everything, guys and gals. I am so sorry. As you can see, this world more or less incorporates everything we've seen so far, including secret underground segments. This underground warp pipe won't take me too far into the level, so I feel no need to play the level twice, especially since this level is rather difficult and frustrating as is. If you want to have at least a couple seconds of mercy, I strongly advise taking the underground route. Gosh darn it, what is even happening? I can't even do this. And if you can, try your best to conserve your fire. Oh my goodness, I'm ruining everything. My commentary sucks, my gameplay sucks, but you know what? I did not die. So huzzah. What I was trying to say was, if you can, try and preserve a fire flower for this level, because this is an underwater level. It's the last underwater level of the game. And underwater levels are so much easier if you just have a fire flower. But if you do not have a flower, like me right now, the best way to get through these underwater levels is either to swim near the top of the level for most of it, or if there's stuff on the ceiling, like here, try to stay as close to the bottom of the level as you can. Usually, I just find I find that it's easier to get through the levels this way, especially since the enemies do not generate at the very top of the level, so it should be relatively easy, to swim around them. Of course, these bloopers, these squid enemies, they're called bloopers if I didn't specify that earlier, can be quite an annoyance. But okay. I'm not really going for all the coins, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave a couple of those. Okay. Yeah. You just gotta wait for the blooper to relax. You are just sinking down, aren't you? Alright, I'm just gonna go for it. Okay. And then things should be good from here. Alright, well, that was nerve-wracking. At least for me. Maybe not for you guys, but it was nerve-wracking to me. Oh, and I messed up that jump. Wonderful! I'm just ruining everything. Okay. As I did mention before, though, this world is relatively straightforward. There's not a whole lot of alternate paths. In fact, there's no alternate paths in this level. It's a straightforward level, but it is tricky. It is somewhat similar to the 3rd level of World 2, where you run across these long bridges and fish will jump from the bottom of it. But here's the tricky thing with these fishes, with all of these fish. Okay, that's exactly what I was going to specify. So they'll come up from underneath, and if you get hit by the eye, which is the most vulnerable part of a fish, I would think, if you get hit by the eye, it kills you. However, chances are I'm not actually getting hit by the eye. I'm probably getting hit by the mouth of the fish. I guess it's supposed to be implied that it's biting me, but it sure looks like I'm getting hit by the eye. However, if you hit pretty much any other part that's on the top of the fish, you'll kill it. You know, like that, yeah. But the problem with that is sometimes you'll try to make these jumps, and they'll come out from underneath, and you'll hit them. So you'll jump, but you won't get the same momentum that you would if you were to run and jump like I'm doing right now. So it's nerve-wracking. These fish are quite an annoyance. Alright, either way, that's the 3rd level of World 7. Now the castle level of this world is not difficult. It's really not. In fact, I wouldn't even say it's frustrating. The other levels of this world are frustrating. Oddly enough, the castle level is probably the easiest level of this world. The only tricky part is this beginning jump. Alright, now in order to get through this level properly, you do have to take specific paths. You have to do bottom, middle, then top. Then there will be one more section that you have to clear properly. You have to do top. You have to do it this way. You have to go through these routes. And then you gotta do middle. Now, you don't have to stay on these pieces, but you do have to travel through all of the middle section there, if that makes sense. And then if you've done that correctly, you can start seeing Bowser's fireballs. There we go, yep. Alright. Just Gotta be careful. Don't want to lose the ability to be Big Mario. I'd like to spam invincibility frames if I get the chance. Okay, here we go. Alright, Bowser, he's throwing hammers, and I'm throwing you into the lava. There we go. A relatively short part, a straightforward part, but man, World 7 is so frustrating. For those of you oh, by the way, let me go ahead and say this is the last time we're going to hear Toad say that, because the next world is the last world. And I'm going to go ahead and create a restore point so I can start the next video. World 7 is frustrating. I usually do test recordings before I start a video so I can map out how things are going to go so I can make the recording more fluent. I have not had more frustration on any other world, but rest assured, it's over now. Only one world remains, and that's the 8th and final world of the game. But I'll save that for the next part, because for now, that wraps up this part of Super Mario Bros. And I'd like to thank you all for watching. See you all in future videos. Bye-bye, humans. Whoosh. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed the video, then please consider checking out one of my other videos. On the screen right now, there are various videos and annotations. If you click on one, you'll be redirected to one of my other videos. I post new content every single day, so there's bound to be something that'll catch your interest. And hey, if you want to continue supporting me, then please subscribe to my channel so that you can stay up to date with all of my latest videos and announcements. It's free, and it really helps me out. Also, I have a Twitter account. I usually post announcements there, so if you want to know what my upcoming plans are, then I strongly advise that you check that out as well. Anyway, thank you for watching the video, and I hope to see you around in the future. Bye-bye, humans! Whoosh!